She just wants to be the first person to post it. She doesn't care whether it's wrong or right. And if you come back and say that it's wrong, it's like, no, my source says, but there is no source. That's just what she drops. That's what she's learnt from way back in the CACTI lawsuit, when CACTI told her that she had to remove all her articles on her because they were baseless. There was no source. And that's when Katie found out what a source was, and that she could just say the word that she has a source and everything will be okay. But it's not. Because even her sources are hearsay. She will be fed information by people that are like anti-Blake Lively, and she'll just use that as a source rather than researching what they tell her and going and figuring out whether what she's being told is truthful or not. She'll just print it as fact. Number 2, she discredits and attacks other content creators. Does she ever? This is one of the biggest things she has always done. She cannot get along with anyone. If she's covering something, she's that go-to person. You know, remember how territorial she became when she was covering the Duggars? No one else could cover the Duggars because Katie Joy, she had the in, she knew the sources, she was the go-to, but she wasn't, because everything she was saying was just so superficial, so surface level with no depth. As mentioned earlier, she often goes after other creators who do not agree with her. This happened with A2L, Ask Two Lawyers, who simply responded in an earlier video to the audience questioning one of her videos and respectfully stated they disagreed with her takes but appreciate all the hard work she puts into her research. She then posted about them on Instagram, implying they insulted her, which is not true. I watched their live and they were careful and respectful. I know a lot of people don't like current content, but these guys did an amazing job most of the time, and in my opinion, it was definitely an overreaction to try to discredit them in front of her whole audience. Sounds about right. Leanne Newton is another example. Despite not being a US-based lawyer, Leanne's commentary has always been thoughtful, respectful, and informative. She always acknowledges the limits of her jurisdiction and does her best to explain things clearly. I can't even recall one of Leanne's legal takes where she was wrong, yet without a crystal ball, has repeatedly criticised her on Reddit and now on Instagram, including spreading personal misinformation about her. Yeah, that's the reach she goes. Leanne had to correct this on X after receiving several messages because of her postings and commentary. This pattern has been shown with other creators too. Instead of working with other content creators who are on the same side, she often targets anyone who challenges her.